Okay, Simon, where are we off to today then?
Well, I've hijacked Rob for the morning because I've got a little project going on to do with a cricket club that I play for, that we are on the search for a roller for the square. And so, knowing Rob's engineering prowess and the fact I've got absolutely none, we're off to see what all we know is an old ride-on roller, and we're going to pick up someone else that plays cricket, Jace, and he's going to come and have a look as well.
Okay.
So we're going to Froster, which is probably, I don't know, it's like 7 miles away, and we don't know anything else.
Okay, alright. Let's get cracking.
And we've just come back from seeing what turned out to be an Avon in Barford GA old road roller that dates back from what we think is 1965. And it's a little beauty, frankly. It is, well, it has been spending what appears to be about 30 years in the hands of a guy that looks after sports pitches as a business. And before that, it was one of the cricket clubs that closed down in the 1990s. Sounds like it was over Dursley way. Now, from a rolling of cricket wickets perspective, it ticks all of our boxes that we need at the club. So it's about 1,600 kilograms, although you can increase the weight a little bit. It's got relatively large wheels, so they talk about you wanting them, or the rollers, being over 600 millimetres in diameter, and so the front one is about that, and the rear one, or the rear two, are much bigger. And then they talk about the width of your rollers versus the weight. And all of this ticks all of our boxes, so it should be able to create a reasonable playing surface, or in fact a good playing surface for the standard of cricket that we're doing, which is Sunday friendly and pub cricket. So it sounds really, really cool. Only negative is that it's got two wheels as rollers at the back instead of one, and then it's one nice long one at the front. So cricketing wise, I think we're chuffed to bits. But I think Rob is going to give us his critique.
Well, the engine looks sound. We did have a little look at that, and it looks like it's been looked after. You know, obviously it's a vintage machine. So, well, I think he said it was 1963, was it?
Yeah, around there. Yeah, 65.
So it's quite an old machine. You've got to appreciate that. One of my big worries is driving up a slope with wet grass, because if it starts slipping, it's not going to stop when it gets to the flat bit over there. It's going to go right down until it hits something. It's going to stop it. So you've got to be extremely careful if it's at all damp. Okay.
Word of warning taken.
Warning taken. Okay. It's got a few problems. I think it's not charging, and it's got some sort of problem with the electrics where it's actually draining the battery, so it's got a battery drain, a serious one on there. But it does start on the battery, but you've got to disconnect it as soon as it's running. So it is operational, but it could do with a little bit, it probably could do with a dynamo and a voltage regulator, and finding out what it's draining the battery so quickly. Okay.
Diesel.
It's a diesel. It's a local made engine, a Lister diesel. Yeah. As far as I know, you can still get all the parts for it, for the engine.
Yeah, and we've already found out that you can still get parts second hand, at least, for the make of the roller as well. So
yeah,
it turns out there's like a Facebook fan
yeah.
group or something that's busy chucking out parts if we need it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I wouldn't imagine you need any parts for it. You know, I don't know, but it seemed to be quite sound, the chassis, and
Gearbox.
and the roller and the gearbox all good. Yeah.
So from your perspective, we're go, go, go.
I think yeah, for the price, it's what you want. Really, it ticks the boxes for price as well, doesn't it?
I think so. I think everyone's going to be chomping at the bit to have a go at Rolling Square.
Right.
Probably smoking fags and drinking cider at the same time.
Yeah. So I would suggest you had some. I haven't really looked at your cricket pitch, but if you've got somewhere at the end, you can put hard stand in, so you can drive it on the level.
Well, we worked
rather than
out all the
slip at
dimensions as well. Actually, you might have noticed me take the measurement.
Yeah.
It's going to fit into a lean-to.
Yeah.
It's not like a snug fit. It's going to be like an ample fit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so, whilst it's not going to be like locked away as such, security-wise, we can just take the battery off. It is going to be undercover.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Awesome.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Okay.
Cheers, Rob.
Okay then. Bye for now.